This is Coach Q here, live from the Spring Splash. I'm here with Sharlee, whose daughter is in this fantastic event. And you told me this is your first time coming to a 1000 GM event. Welcome. How does it feel to be here?
Yeah, the first we feel, wow, this is a very high level because we brought our chessboard and chess clock. But when we arrive here, wow, it's all the DGT. Wow, it's so high end. That's the first impression both me and my daughter got. So it's a high end game and a very strong player. So I think it's really worth to have an experience with 1000 GM.
Wow, that's really interesting. What normally tournaments don't have chess sets and clocks for you?
Yeah, because we moved from Shanghai, China like 2 years ago. Our first over the board tournament was in like Las Vegas in the chess festival.
Okay.
At that time, I never know that if you go to a chess tournament, you need to bring your chessboard and the clock.
Yeah.
I bought a chessboard at the event and borrowed a chess clock with the other like opponents or whatever. I didn't have anything at that time. So my first chess experience in US is you have to get your own chessboard and the clock when you play a game. So after that, every time I make sure I have that with me. Even today, when I left house, Rachel said, "Do you have our chessboard and clock?" Yes, I say yes, of course. And when I arrive here, wow, it's so impressed.
Yeah.
It's all DGT. Then I said, 1000 GM must be so rich. Like 25 DGT board is so expensive.
We still need your support.
Oh.
So yeah, you live here in Los Angeles?
Yes, we live here in Los Angeles.
How does it feel to have an event of this with these strong players, like right here in the city that you live in?
I just wish it could have like more and more these like home events because usually playing chess, it's costly.
Yeah.
You need to air ticket and hotel and like you need to pay the registration fee. If you added everything, it's like thousand. It's easily like couple of thousands for one tournament.
Yeah.
So like us, we drive here like 30-40 minutes, and we do not need to stay in the hotel.
Right.
It's just very cost effective for us.
Yeah.
So I really want this kind of tournaments can be more and more.
Right, and you said that before the interview you were talking about how COVID limited your daughter's opportunities. Actually, I don't think we said your daughter's name on camera yet, so tell everybody who your daughter is real quick.
Yeah, she is Rachel Chen.
Rachel Chen. And how long has she been playing?
She actually, this is probably her 7th year. She started pretty late as a player. She started in her 3rd grade, almost 9 years old until now.
And you said that COVID kind of interrupted her tournament play?
Yes, when we moved, before 2020, we moved here 2020 November.
Okay.
Before that, we lived in Shanghai. So entire 2020, there's no any over-the-board game.
Yeah.
And our first game is 2021 June in Vegas, the chess festival.
Oh, wow.
And back in China, there's Rachel also wrote an essay that back in China, there's not many tournaments.
Oh.
Like in every year, probably only like 4 big tournaments 1 year.
Even in Shanghai?
Even in Shanghai, during the the high level tournaments.
Yeah.
Even during the 4 national holidays.
Oh, wow.
Because Chinese kids, they are very dedicated to their schoolwork.
Right.
So only like national holidays they can have the chess tournaments. So usually New Year holiday, spring Chinese New Year holiday, and the May holiday, and the Golden Week in October. So
wow.
4 tournaments a year. And at that time, we cannot use all our holidays for tournaments, right?
Right.
So we usually do it 2 or 3 tournaments a year, and we save 1 or 2 for our family, like vacation.
Okay.
So in her entire chess career back in Shanghai for about like 4 or 5 years, she only played less than 10 tournaments, I think.
Wow. But then now she's already at WFM?
Yeah, she got that title. We were lucky. We went to Uruguay last summer for the Pan American Youth Championship. She got a medal, gold medal in under 16 and under 14 girls.
Wow, she's the under 14 champion?
Yes, under 14 girls champion.
The girls champion. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel when she won that?
We never thought of that. My experience as a chess parent is you never set a goal. If you set a goal, it will give the very bad performance because chess, at least 30 to 40%, it's a psychological game. It's not the ability. It's combined with the psychology. The higher level is the psychology part plays more important.
Right.
So if you planned to win, you will not perform good. We flew there just because all our family went there like a family trip, play chess as a side game. It's a kind of this kind of like plan.
Yeah.
And she got the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like so happy at that time. And another thing I want to share with you, she went to she is a top player in her age group in Canada because we're Canadian, and she represented Canada to the World Youth Chess Championship last September in Romania.
Oh wow.
Before we go there, she said, I said, because her last world tournament is back to 2019 in China. At that time, we live in China. So that is her first big tournament. She played in under 12 girls. At that time, she only played chess for 2 years.
Wow.
So in that tournament, she got 44th place. Not bad. It's in the middle, about 100 players. It's in the middle, but she just started, started for 2 years.
So that's a very good result.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for this year, before we go there, I told her, oh, hopefully you can get above 30. That's my goal. Above 30, that will be really good, I said. And I also said, oh, if you can play a DGT board, I will be so happy because I can watch. Because I told her, I remember when we back in China, the 2019, that tournament, I saw some of the Chinese players, the parents, they can watch the DGT board.
Right.
At that time, I feel, wow, that's so nice because usually the youth tournaments, parents are not allowed to go inside.
Right.
At that time, I thought, wow, they are so lucky. They can watch their kids' game lively.
Yeah.
So before we go to Romania, I told Rachel that, oh, if you can play a DGT board, let mom feel this kind of feeling I can watch you, I can know what you're doing immediately.
Yeah.
So, that will be so happy. Then she said to me, my goal was just play on the first board once.
Oh,
wow. That's her goal. I said, you are dreaming. No way, because that's what use. How come you can play the board one?
Yeah.
And then when we were there, she won in a row the first 4 games.
Wow.
Yes.
That's incredible.
The 5th game, she was on the first board.
That's
At that time, she said, Mom, I played first board. And then I said, beside the first game, she was the regular game. After the first game, she played on the DGT.
Man.
Because she is.
So you can watch it.
Yeah, I can watch it.
Yeah.
And now I know, this is the first time I know what's the feeling of watch DGT. It's very bad.
Oh, it's
very bad.
Wait, so did you not expect that?
It's bad to your mental health.
Yeah.
At that time.
Wait, so you have to tell me, how do you feel while she's playing? Are you really nervous?
I'm nervous because that I'm not really understand. I just know the basic rules.
Yeah.
There's a bar.
Right. Oh, so you see the bar.
There's a like an analysis
Yeah,
bar.
yeah.
You will see bar up and down, up and down. You cannot describe the feeling. It's like, it's so stressful as a mom to watch your kids play a bad move.
Right.
And suddenly your opponent play a bad move, the bar suddenly like this,
Like
and she's never can hold it. The bar's
The
back
bar's
again.
going back.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's very, very stressful. So I watched like 2-3 games and I just refuse. I just quit. I don't watch.
Oh, so even when it's on DGT like
I
now.
don't watch. It's too. I randomly sometimes check to see, should I wait for her, how long it takes for her to finish the game. I just want to know the time things. I don't like that. Watch the DGT all the time.
Right.
So let me keep that story.
Okay.
So the fifth, she went all the way, the first 4 rounds.
Yeah.
And I got all the messages. Oh, Rachel won for, all the like
all the people.
entire chess people, they are watching. I got all the, which made us really nervous, and then the extra nervous. I think now I feel that because she has no pressure, no goal, she goes there. She played really good. So before the 5th game, we were nervous because we won something. We have a goal set there.
Yeah.
The 5th game, her opponent was the champion.
Wow.
Was the champion. Now we know she was the champion. She drew.
Wow, that's
She
great.
drew.
Wow.
Yes. So after 5 rounds, she got 4.5 points.
Yeah.
And then the stress level, can you imagine, goes to another level?
Right.
Now the 6, 7, and 8, she drew.
Wow.
She drew. No. 6, 7, she drew.
Yeah.
Still, she's in like top 5.
Man.
After another because 6 and 7, lots of people drew.
Right. Is it 14 rounds?
11 rounds.
11.
6
okay.
and 7, lots of people drew. So her drew, even she drew, she's still in a high like standing. The 7th round is the worst round. The 6 and 7 she drew, but the 7, I think, turning the tournament. The 7th, she drew a winning position.
Oh.
Completely winning position she drew.
Wow.
Then, which gave her a very bad, like, emotionally bad. And then
of course.
The 8th round, she lost.
Oh, man.
Yes. 9th round, lost. Because after 8th round lost, we all think if you can win all the rest, you still can have that, like, top 3.
Right.
At that time, she was looking for top 3. So after 9th round, she lost in a completely winning position.
Oh, no.
Nobody believed that's her play. So she lost. After that, we feel relaxed.
Yeah.
We feel totally relaxed because no any hope. Then at the last 2 rounds, she played very relaxed and played her like ability. She won the last 2 rounds. So in the end, she got 9th place.
Wow.
Which is still pretty good result.
Yeah.
But I can tell that how like psychological part can like impact your performance.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, how obviously it affects you, right?
It affects you and affects the player.
Yeah. Do you see a difference in how you, like, if you're nervous, does she get nervous also?
I have a kind of feeling.
Yeah.
I should be relaxed.
Yeah.
If I'm more relaxed, even outside the playing hall, she will play better.
Yeah. Yeah. And I want to ask about her friends and the community a little bit. When she won the gold medal, were her friends there like helping her analyze and things, or or was it mostly like her own focus?
I think that is the chess community who like support her
Yeah.
until now. Without, she even wrote her essay, without the chess community, she already quit the chess because this game is bad for mental health. That's what she said to me, and that she actually wanted to quit.
Right.
Because now she is very passionate in math, and she's doing great in math, I mean the competition math. So she wants to quit chess, but she told me that because of the chess community, she just stayed there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
She has a bunch of like great friends
Yeah.
who will help her, support her, help her like analyze game, even helped her like play some blitz before a like
Right.
very important tournament. They will help her prepare and
yeah.
help her play some blitz game.
Ah, wow.
Well, she has so many like great friends,
Yeah.
and they are good kids. So I love her friends, her chess community friends.
Yeah. So balancing though the school and the chess, what do you want for her in her? Do you want her to just keep going as far as she wants, or do you want her to like go to college and obviously probably going to go to college, but does she, do you want her to get straight A's and things like that as well?
Yeah, she is usually a good chess player is a good student.
Yeah.
Because that's all related to your brain, right?
Yeah.
If a good chess player is not a very good student, that means she just not pay attention. She just don't want to get
Right,
A. She
yeah,
just don't want to put the effort in the subject that they don't like.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean they do not have the ability.
Right.
So I totally think all the chess kids can succeed in their like schoolwork, easily succeed in their schoolwork. And my kid also, she is a very good student. She's got straight A's, and frankly, she put way less time and energy on chess.
Okay.
But now she is very passionate in math. She wants to do math, and she wants to major in math. She wants to be a mathematician. So I think her focus turned from chess to math. But due to those like bunch of the amazing friends, she just not want to say quit chess. She still want to play.
Right.
And to keep, hopefully, she can still keep her ability
Right.
for a while.
Does she have any goals in chess?
She is WFM now. Someone asked if she wants to get WRM.
Mm-hmm. That's hard.
I think it's just play by ear.
Yeah.
Because we never thought of we could get WFM. We never thought of we could win the first 4 rounds all in a row in the World Youth.
Yeah.
And she also went to the represented Canada. We went to the World Youth Under-16 Olympia in Azerbaijan.
Oh, you did? Wow.
Last October. Yes, she
Wow.
played board 2.
Right.
She
that's
did
right.
great. She played board 2.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's the highest like Canadian female played in a
Oh.
Olympia in board 2.
Wow, it's the highest ever?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Usually female is playing board 4 because probably this year not many people wants to go Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
So she got to play board 2 and she did pretty well. I think she got, it's total 9 rounds. She got 5 or 5.5. I'm not quite sure.
Well, that's
It's pretty good result.
Yeah, it's still a good result. And
Yeah.
how does that make you feel as a parent when you see her playing in a big event like that?
For me, I want her to experience. That's why I really likes to take her to like big tournaments because
Yeah.
you can chess. What you gain most is your experience. Your experience is the most valuable things in your chess journey.
Yeah.
So I want her to go as many big tournaments as possible to feel differently. Yeah.
Right.
And also, I want to share you something. I think when she told me, I was very impressive. She said why she wants to quit chess. Not quit, maybe do not want to put as much like effort as before, because she said to me, she feels she played like 6-7 years already. She feels she gained all the like good traits from chess, but now she feels chess is very stressful and hurt her mental health, because she said to me, now she feels different emotions. Before, when she was really young, she only feel happy or sad after win or lose. Now it's different.
Right.
She told me 4 kind of feelings.
Oh, wow.
The first one, your ability is way better than your opponent. You crush your opponent from the beginning to the end. You feel proud, you feel happy. It's very happy. This is the first feeling. The second feeling is you have probably trying hard to beat your opponent, but you have never like get any advantage. And the game is like very equal. It's a long game, like 5-6 games, and you never have a like advantage from the beginning until the very close to end. But suddenly, and you played some bad moves. Your opponent played some bad moves. But suddenly, in the end, your opponent blended. You won. She said to me, this kind of win, there's no happiness.
Yeah.
Because you feel your ability is not to crush them. It's not, you are not winning by your ability. It's just by your opponent's careless. Sometimes she will also feel sad for your opponents. It should be an equal game.
Right.
Maybe drew, and your opponents just blended.
Yeah.
She feel for the opponents. She said this kind of win, she doesn't feel happy, just a game. It's over, that's it. And the third kind is you were crushed. You were crushed. That's very bad.
Yeah.
You are lose your confidence on yourself, lose your ability. You will feel that I'm so bad. My skill, I made a mistake here, I made a mistake there. Why I blended? Why I didn't see this? Lots of regret after the game.
Right,
the feeling is so bad. Another thing is you crushed your opponent from the beginning, and you know your ability is way better than your opponent. You should have won, but in the end you blended, which happened to her, not one time, many times.
Right.
In the very end, you crush like all the way to the end, and you blended. She said to me, Mom, you cannot understand how bad this is. You are not a player. You will never understand. So you see, all those 4 kinds of scenarios, only the first scenario, she will feel happy.
Right.
So which means only 25% she is happy.
Right.
That's why when she said all these scenarios and gave the analysis to me, I was so impressed. At that time she's only 14 years old.
Right.
She can analyze and give that deep like thinking. But I feel for her that it's tough to be a chess player.
Yeah.
Because of you play lots of games, but only 25% of it you can have those kind of feeling, the achievement and happy and enjoyable.